This is some essential equipment that you need to start MMA. People may ask, do I need shoes? Do I need a head guard? Do I need boxing gloves? Do I need MMA gloves? What do I need, Swayno? First off, the most important part is boxing gloves. Do you want 16 ounce? Do you want 14 ounce? Do you want 12 ounce? Do you want 10 ounce? And if I had them, we'd have an 8 ounce as well. I have a lot of options for gloves. But if I look at all of these, I'm gonna pick the 16 ounce as the essential pair to buy, because eventually you're gonna get to a stage where you are going to spar. That wasn't meant to happen. I could get 14s, I could get 12s, I could get 10s, I could get 8s, and I can learn the defenses and the attacks in these gloves. But when it comes to sparring, some gyms are very nitty-picky about the ounces that you wear, so you don't knock anyone out. For that reason, so you only have to buy one pair at the very start. The 16 ounces are the most important when it comes to MMA training. If you want to know a particular brand, my favourite for the boxing gloves are Rivals. They are a bit expensive though. If you're looking at more of the cheap side, you can even go to Sports Direct. But remember, if you buy cheap, you buy twice. Next one, we're on to the shin pads. These are essential when you want to kick. I'm not going to kick shin on shin because you will end up like my fellow friend right here, bruised up to the gills. And that is because he's a very unsensible individual and he didn't wear his shin pads. And all it takes will go on like so and you will strap them up. And these are my favourite brand to get. You can get them on Amazon. This is not an upsell. It's not an advertisement. These are literally the same supplier as Twins. And at the moment, at this current moment in time, they're only £40. Bargain. Twins are about 100 quid. But this is not an upsell, I'm just doing you a favour. We are now on to the MMA sparring gloves. These are either going to be 6 or 7 ounce. They look like this, they are dome shaped. And the reason for that is protection. You're not going to spar with these. Pro MMA gloves, 4 ounce. Look at that, imagine your knuckle through that, going through someone's jaw. Not safe. For essential equipment, you don't need these. You're not going to train with them for a long time, so get yourself some 6 to 7 ounce MMA gloves. If you were to search it, they will say MMA sparring gloves. We need to protect these gnashers. The way we're going to do this is a gum shield. You can get a boil and bite, but me personally, I have a dentist one. It is moulded to fit the Yorkshire Gangster. It's up to you. A boil and bite is the cheaper option, and that is what I first started with. If you're going to be a little bit more serious, get yourself a dentist custom-made one, because you only get one pair of gnashers. Next up, we're talking the groin guard. This is a Diamond MMA. I've gone with the pricey option, but that is because I'm invested into my career. But if you respect your crown jewels and you don't want any injuries, get yourself a beautiful groin guard. This is a lifesaver because look how hard that is. I take a hit to the balls, boom, protected. You don't want to be like me. At the start, I didn't wear a groin guard, and because of that, I now have 1.5 balls. All because of MMA. Respect your balls, wear a groin guard. Next off, we need shorts, but special shorts. Not the ones I'm wearing right now, because they've got pockets in. We need shorts with no pockets. Imagine we're rolling, my finger gets trapped in his pocket, we do some inversion, boom, snapperoo, my finger's like that. And that is why my finger is bent, because it got stuck in someone's pocket, and now it's like that for life. So make sure you buy shorts with no pockets. Essential piece of equipment, or clothing, however you want to call it. Last but not least is t-shirts. Same again, we want them tight. I don't want a loose, baggy fit, because the same thing applies. If it's baggy, potential to get fingers trapped in, which could lead to some injury. If you wished, you could get a rash guard, but they're not my cup of tea. So if we go to this bit all the way over here, I haven't taken the shirt off, but I will do for you. We have got a pair of shorts, we've got a tight t-shirt, we've got a groin guard with the panties with it. We've got a gum shield, we've got MMA sparring gloves, we've got shin pads, and we have 16 ounce boxing gloves. This is all the essential equipment that you need to get started in MMA. To learn more information about MMA, you can check out my link below at swaynoskills.com, and there is 1,000 techniques to to go through at your own accord. If you want to get hard, check out that link. I'll see you in the next one. Bish, bash, bosh, pow!